Mother's Flower Garden. And as you can see, I've been working on a little bit. I've been putting my green on the outside of the blocks that I've already got. Let me see, where am I at? I'm on this block. I think I finished it up. But anyway, I've been putting my green on them. But I think I'm going to show you how to connect your blocks when you get to this point. Because when you get to this point, it's kind of like, what do I do? It's kind of tedious. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So stay tuned. And I'll be right back to show you. Okay, I'm back. You know, this was the block where I was putting the green on. I may show you a little bit of that. Finish that block up. But we're going to add a flower. So, let's see. Where can we add a flower? I'm going to add this one. So, maybe it'll help you see a little bit. But we're going to put it down like that. And we're going to start from the very end. We're going to start from right here. Can you see that? We're going to line this up right here. And remember I told you, you can't lay it over like this and put it together, because if you do, you're going to have a problem. So you're going to have to turn your fabric every time. So let's see. We're going to start. And that's one thing, when you turn these over, you kind of lose your place. When you turn your blocks over, you kind of lose your place. So I'm hoping this is going to turn out like I want it to. I hadn't added a block in a while, flower in a while. So I'm going to get that lined up there nicely. Come on, get up there nicely. Stop messing around. Stop messing around. Of course, you know it's gonna slip and slide on you. It's always when you're starting at the end, at the very end, where you want to get those lined up perfectly. I just want to get it lined up enough right here so I can catch both of my ends. Both of my ends there, and I told you I don't do a knot. I just hold my end, my tail, and thing is still slipping. I probably should have got me one of my little clamps, but I got a knot in it now, so we're ready to rock and roll. And I always put 2 knots in it just to be on the safe side. But you know, once you get all your green pads here, and you know, you really don't have to put the green pads. You can make 2 or 3 rows of your background. You really don't have to do the green path in it. I just wanted the green path in it. And like I said, I did mine the easy way with the hexagons instead of with the diamonds. It may be easier if you put a clamp in here. You know, you got some of them little clamps. I got some over here behind me, but look here. It ain't gonna beat me. I'm gonna get it. I hope you can see that. I hope this light is bright enough for you. Let's see. But we're putting it on, and I'll show you a replay here. I hope everybody's doing well, and hope you're staying safe. No, I know my video is going to be late this week because I got a teething 16-month-old, and she didn't sleep at all last night, so that means I didn't sleep at all. So right now she's taking a nap. I've been doctoring on her. It's funny. It seems like I forgot everything. I got rid of my kids. I kicked them out. Nah, I didn't kick them out. They all was ready to fly the coop. And I always put me a knot, give me a knot there to keep my tension tight on that. And then my little grandson, he had some makeup games to do and soccer, so I had to be there for that. Now you got to support them. So we're through with soccer. I think we may be doing baseball or basketball. He hadn't did basketball yet, so we may. And he's really good with basketball, so we may be doing basketball. But today, on the ride home, because I picks him up every day, he said he wanted to do baseball because he likes sitting out in the dugout with all his little friends and talking. He's been an only child for a long time, so of course anytime he can get with other kids, he welcomes it. You know, when we get in this corner, now my thread is not long, and I got some beeswax on it. Usually beeswax on this thread is very, it's some strong thread, but it's really, I say fine. I want to say it's really fine. So, you know, don't use no. Okay, now we got that. We got it on right there. Now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to flip it. We're going to have to move our fabric around. We're going to have to move this around. We're going to have to flip it. And then we come up to the other side of this. Make sure you put 2 knots there. Get my bobbin. I tore up my finger messing around today with this. And I also put 2 knots in it again. But you know, I just don't want you to be, I couldn't find any video showing me how to connect my flowers. And I just don't want you to be left out in the cold. If it's something I'm not showing you here, on my arm, trying to keep up with my thread there. Good thing I cut this little tail off and I wouldn't be dodging it. I keep trying to dodge it. But if it's something I'm not showing you here and you're not understanding, just let me know in the comments and we will go back to it, go back over it. That's what I'm here for. I am not a professional. I'm teaching myself. I'm teaching myself because I couldn't find nobody on YouTube to teach me. So they talk about the grandmother's flower garden, but they don't show you how to connect the flowers. But you make all them pretty flowers. I had 11 flowers here, and over here in this stack I got 15. Excuse me. And on the ironing board I got another 25, so I should have enough, but if not, I won't have to make but a few more. So I'm making my knot again. I won't have to make but a few more, and I got plenty of squares and everything already cut out, and hexagon, the templates already cut out. I just make some more, but I'm not going to make any more until I see what I need. And we just keep sewing. Make sure you keep your stitches small. Don't go through your paper. I'm trying to go through the paper here. Don't go through your paper, because you can use these hexagon templates again. Even though you done fold them 100 different ways, they will pop right back and work for you. So I'm Just trying to show you how to connect your flowers. Once you put your path down, or once if you don't do the path, like I said, you can just do a couple of rows of background fabric. You don't have to have the green path in it. Make your 2 knots right there in that joint, in the joint. Make your 2 knots right there. And then we're gonna look at it. I always flip it over because the other day, I don't know how I did that. You see that? Ain't that pretty? And we're connecting our next flower onto this. The other day, I don't know how I did it. I think the babies was running around, but anyway, I sewed down the end that I supposed to been connecting another block. You see how much I bend these? It doesn't matter how much you bend them. You just keep on bending them. I got the hole punchers. And see, you want to bend it. Because sometimes you don't bend it and it won't line up. So make sure you get it bent so you're lined up perfect right there. It's not going to hurt your paper. I guarantee you can use this paper. The only ones I haven't used is some of them I have torn because I have used them so much, taking them out. I'm going to put another knot. That's our second knot again. I told you it's going to come with a video on the grandmother's flower garden. And I changed my mind on my block, on my Halloween quilt. I was on Pinterest the other day. I'm tell you why I changed my mind. For people that's new to quilting, you can make a whole lot of different blocks with 2.5 triangle blocks and just a solid block. You know, you can make them 2.5, 3.5, 3, whatever size you want to make them. And there's a lot of blocks on there that looks really hard. And I'm coming back and making my knot again. That looks really hard, but when you look at them, and that's a good idea to go to Pinterest a lot of times and look at some blocks that's been made. And I always look at them to see how the blocks are made. But I found a lot of them that was made with half square triangles and maybe a solid block. And I said, you know what? I think that's what I want to do. I want to make some of these blocks that look like they're really hard and show that they're being made by maybe 2.5 blocks. And I'll show you how to make half square triangles. Got to get it out. Got to think about what I'm saying here. Half square triangles. You can make if you got a lot of leftovers, you can make half square triangles out of those. It's just really simple to make a half square triangle. And most of these blocks I was looking at, they were made with half square triangles, flying geese. But now the flying geese was made with the half square triangle blocks. So I'm going to show you, maybe pick out some of those blocks and show you. Maybe I'll do it on the next video. And then I may be to change my mind again. Okay, we come in that intersection. We're going to knot again. Make your 2 knots. Two knots there. And then flip it out and look at it. See my paper's bent. It doesn't matter. See how well that's coming along. And you'll go on. You'll go on and you'll connect this block all the way around. This flower all the way around. You'll see it's just like a puzzle piece. You'll see where it will fit in. Okay, that's out the frame. You'll make it all the way around. You'll see how it'll fit in. And see, you got all your path for this flower. And then what you'll do is, once you get them all these did, you'll come back and you'll set you some more green pads. But you're going to have to flip this. Now do it one by one. Do not try to flip it over like this and think that you can do it. It don't work like that. It does not work. Why, I don't know. Looks like that would be the easy way, but it doesn't work like that. You're going to have to do these one at a time. And just when you start and the good thing about this paper, I guess I didn't use this so much, is I can ball this up in my hand. And where it's comfortable for me. You only pick up a little bit. Don't be picking up big bites, especially into that joint there, because it will stick out like a sore thumb on you. Make your 2 knots. And make sure you do not, if your hexagon is not sewn on all 4 sizes, all 5, whatever, all sizes, don't take your paper out. I'm going to put another knot here because I'm going to stop right here. And anytime I stop, I always knot it. So, and stick my needle there. And as you can see, I still have paper right here. My papers are still there because I just added those green blocks on. Those green hexagons. I'm still on those blocks. Those green hexagons. So my papers are still in. You make sure you do not take these papers out until you have these all sewn like you want them. And now, I just wanted to show you that. Let me see if I can find that flower again. You know, you'll get turned around. I get turned around on this thing so much. I get turned around on all of them. But there's our flower that we're connecting now. Maybe that's a better angle for you to see it. See, once you get in that joint right there, you could have started it from right here. You could have started your flower from right here. I just started at the end. You can start it in the middle right here. This would probably be your best, and it doesn't matter which way you go. You know, if you get a little bit confused or if you're having a hard time getting it together here, because see, you'll want to do this one right here, and that's not the one to do. So, like I say, just line it up. Make sure that it's going to match. It's going to match all the way around. But I suggest maybe, and I do, I just did it on the end this time. I do it right here. It's a lot easier to hold it. I start adding my flower right here in this joint. And it's just a lot easier for you to hold it. Because you see, once you put this one together right here, it's only hard because I got that one. Let me get another flower. Because I got that one. Let's see. It'll be this one right here. And you connect it right there. So it'll be a lot easier for you to do it this way. And then you can decide. You can start on either end. You can go down this way or you can go down this way. But you're going to have to flip these blocks every time. You're going to have to do one at a time. You can't do 2. So I hope this helps somebody. I did have a subscriber said the same thing as I did. You cannot find a video that's showing you how to connect your flowers. But as you see, this is where I stopped it right here. And you'll see that this puzzle is going to come together real nice. And I have that flower in. And then I'll connect me another one right here. With just a little end to be sticking out. Or I can cover this flower up. I mean, I can go ahead and do this right here. Put my green here and add another flower if I want. That's an option too. So, I hope that helps you guys. Pick up my grandson's pencils. and it's coming along pretty good. Like I say, I should have all the flowers I need, but if not, I'll make a few more. And I'm gonna come back and talk to you a little bit. Okay, I hope that helped you out. I should have brought my cathedral windows in, but I told you I wasn't gonna do another update until I got that quilt as big as I wanted it. I've got my the blocks that I need. Then when I put it together, I got those blocks. Like I said, it might have been easier if I had to build it out instead of building 50 blocks at a time. But anyway, it worked. I mean, it was just a little bit more for you to have to wrestle with. Now the quilt is heavy and it's in my lap, but it's getting cool, so that's a good thing. But I just want you to see what we were doing on the grandmother's flower garden. She's coming along pretty. I'm really happy with her. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get all of them. I have a couple that's duplicates, and I'm just trying to make sure I don't put an orange, but I'm going by the center here. I'm actually going by the center. I'm trying to make sure I don't have the same centers together. Like this blue one, I think it's pretty. It kind of breaks up all this sauce stuff here. This one's pretty. I like this. I like them all. But that's what I'm doing. And if you like what you saw, please don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, hit all so you'll see what I'm doing, my next videos, my upcoming videos. This is going to be a short one because I really didn't have much to show you, but if you want, if you have any questions about what you saw, any more sewing on the grandmother's flower garden or the gazebo windows, just leave it in the comments and I will try to get a video for you, do a video so you can see that. I want everybody to be able to do what they want to do. I think this quilt here is really a beginner's quilt. It looks like it's difficult, but it's not. And next week I'll come back and show you what we're going to do on that Halloween quilt. But like I said, it's going to be half square triangles and just squares. So, but these blocks are going to look like they're really hard, but they're going to be really easy. I'm going to show you how to do them. So everybody have a good weekend, and God bless you and your family. And come on back next time. See you later. Bye-bye.